So it seems that Andrade is no longer with WWE TKO. It looks like he got released. He was moved to the alumni section. And to be perfectly honest, I do not have a clue as into why Andrade got released. I know he wasn't getting a lot of fan reaction, but of course, his wrestling skills was A1. He had a good series with him and Carmelo. It really did seem like that he could do something with Worlds Collide, or he could slowly start to make his way over there. So I'm assuming them just outright releasing him, they didn't have anything planned for him. And this is what I'll be talking about with WWE. I hate when they bring people back, they re-sign them, and then they don't give them anything really to do. Because this, to me, I feel like all of this could have been avoided if you didn't know what you were going to do with him coming back, or just letting him come back and just float, and then this ends up happening. What was the point of re-signing him? The Charlotte and the Andrade debacle, we don't know what their interactions are like backstage, because y'all know how divorces can be. Sometimes you can't even stand the other person once you guys get divorced. So I don't know if that played a part into it, if him and Charlotte really couldn't be on the same brand. Andrade could have been moved to Raw. It's so many things that possibly could have been done differently if they wanted to keep Andrade around. So I'm not really sure what it is to why they released Andrade, because I don't even think he was back with the company for too long. With everything that's going on, they definitely could have gave him something of relevance to do. It looked like he was going to get entangled with the Judgment Day. It looked like he was going to get entangled with the LWO. I mean, maybe Andrade could have led LWO while Ray was out injured, or maybe that could have been a story. Him and Ray kind of feuding for the leadership of LWO. I mean, it's just so many things that they could have done, but this is the time that we're in with WWE. I mean, if you are not in a certain place in the position, in the company, you may not be around for too long. I think the days of sticking around and getting paid by WWE are long gone. I think if they don't have anything for you to do, if you are not going to be in anything relevant, they're just going to release you. But I do feel like, why sign him if that's the case? It's, to me, I kind of feel like it's the R-Truth thing all over again. Not saying that he's going to have the same fan support that we gave R-Truth, but with just releasing people, and then, okay, what are you guys going to do now, in a sense? Because I'm looking at the stories, and to me, Andrade could have been put in a few stories, the same way that they're inputting Ludwig Kaiser as El Grande Americano with Judgment Day. Andrade could have got entangled with that, as I stated earlier. It's things for him to do, because it's more than one luchador now. Maybe he could have got entangled with Penta. Maybe he could have got entangled with Ray Phoenix. They could have got the tag belts, and that could have turned into a storyline. I'm just not really sure what WWE is doing nowadays. Or, hey, did he want to leave? Did Andrade want to get released? We don't know. I guess we got to stay tuned as the story keeps developing, but I'm for sure blindsided. Like, I did not expect this to happen at all. But, with WWE being so super corporate now with this whole TKO stuff, it's just, they are becoming more of suits than wrestlers, because the company is ran by suits. And we all know what happens when the suits take over. Andrade didn't even have a good 5 years under his belt being back with the company before they just released them and let it go. So that's why I said, this is no longer the times of them holding on to people just because. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, did Andrade not have anything to do? Was it because he wasn't resonating with the fans? You guys let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with you guys with another video. Toodles.